Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, and thank you all for coming. Today is the inaugural quarterly breakfast of the New York City Builds Bio Plus, which we announced at the symposium earlier this year in July. This morning's episode is entitled New York City as the Next Big Life Science Market. This morning you will meet the startups, owners, and developers putting New York City on the map for bioscience. As a follow-up to the successful 2018 Life Science Real Estate Development Symposium, which many of you attended earlier this year, this first of a series of events of the newly formed New York City Builds Bio Plus, which is a nonprofit membership organization that you all learn more about at the end of this session. We've had a terrific response to this inaugural event. It is sold out, and we are glad that all of you could join us this morning. Our audience includes a variety of real estate and life science professionals, as well as academics, public officials, architects, contractors, engineers, legal professionals, and consultants that all have a stake in New York City's life science market. We especially want to thank our sponsors for this morning event and all the hard work that they have put in to make this a success. The sponsors are Nancy J. Kelly and Associates, JB&B, Hunter Roberts Construction Group, Fried Frank, Sabi, McNamara Salvia, Skanska, and SL Green. We have a full morning filled with interesting speakers from both the real estate and the life science communities, and Nancy J. Kelly is going to tell us more about that in a second. Nancy is someone who has played a leading role in the design, development, and build-out of much of the commercial life science space built in New York City. She is the president and chief executive officer of Nancy J. Kelly and Associates, a firm that specializes in building things that matter for sciences and medicine. Previously, Nancy served as the founding executive director of the New York Genome Center. Her other leadership history includes work in scientific institutions, life science companies, and life science real estate development. She was a leader for the team that won the highly competitive selection process to develop the East River Science Park. She has overseen many major development projects for clients, such as the National Institutes of Health, Johns Hopkins University, MIT, and Boston University Medical Center. Ms. Kelly has also served on boards for the New York Genome Center, Jackson Laboratories, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, and the Whitehall Institute. Nancy Kelly.
Thank you, Mitch. So welcome, everybody. We are really glad you're here. This is a terrific response to the inaugural breakfast. We had 120 people register and 23 people on the wait list. So I think we're going to have to find a little bit bigger venue for the next breakfast. But we're really excited to begin exploring kind of the intersection of life science and real estate in New York City. And today we have an agenda that is similar to the one that we followed for the symposium in June, where we're focusing some on the real estate and introducing you to the scientific companies that are actually growing and developing in the city right now. And that's what we're really excited about. So we've got a few institutions that are representative of the new companies. Tri-Institutional Therapeutics Discovery Institute in Bridge Medicines. We have Biolabs at NYU Langone, the Biodesign Challenge, and then we'll move into the real estate component, and Scott Metzner of Janus Property Company and Sandy Reese from Vornado will talk a little bit about the real estate that they are repurposing for life science occupancy in the city. And then the EDC is here. Carlo will tell us a little bit about how the city can help all of you to make more life science available here in New York. So that's our agenda, and the last session we will have the steering committee from both the symposium and this breakfast, talk a little bit about the membership program for NYC Builds Bio and the calendar of events for next year, so you can be sure to get that on your calendars as we go forward.